Hey there! Check, check. Microphone is working. It's me, your friend from school. Welcome to the 90s. I'm gonna cue up Pixie. Now, just FYI, I did update the Pixie script that powers her brain. I actually made a lot of changes to it. So, like some big changes. So there may be some bugs. There may be some things that aren't gonna work. We'll
Yeah,
wait
we're
and
live.
see.
Your neon-haired emotional support co-pilot for bad menus,
for
great
bad
Like
menus,
that.
and Nick
great music,
absolutely
and
carrying
Nick
this
absolutely
PS1
carrying
like it's
this PS1
1997.
like it's
Nick's on the sticks. Chuck
There we
Cheaterly
go.
is lurking somewhere with his AIM Genie energy and zero Shane, and I'm here to keep things honest, loud, and aggressively nostalgic. This is the 90s live, baby. CRT glow, polygonal feelings, and a villain who definitely saved over someone else's memory card. Last stream was stacked. We soaked in those quiet FF7 moments that hurt in the good way, debated lore like it was a schoolyard.
Hi, James.
Yes, Cloud's mom is Claudia. Thank you, Henry. And watch chat turn every struggle into a win. James conquering old school pain, Tom doing full mission control updates like we were defusing a reactor, and Alderin keeping the hype alive between IRL pit stops. We laughed, we reminisced, we absolutely side-eyed modern controls. And tonight, we keep pushing forward. Story heavier, stakes higher, and Chuck still cheating. Let's go.
Yo, welcome back. Good to see you again. How's the retro grind been? Still riding that high from beating the first boss in Kung Fu? Or have you jumped back into Punch-Out or Double Dragon lately?
Okay, so like I said, I made some big updates to Pixie and all the other AI characters, Chuck Cheaterly, and I'm gonna start creating a rotating, unless it's super annoying, I don't know yet, but a rotating list of guest AI characters that we can use sometimes and sometimes not. Like right now I have, and I could turn it on now if I want, I have Darth Vader, an AI Darth Vader we can talk to. I could create any kind of AI character. I don't have voice copying, software, so it's not going to sound exactly like Vader, but I can get pretty close just by changing the pitch and that stuff. Hey, Material Master! Oh,
Hey
Materia!
there, welcome in. Thanks for the good luck. How's your day been going? Are you just popping in or hanging out for a bit with us?
Why isn't she saying your name? Does she not know the name? Materia Master. Let me check the log. It should be... Why can't she know the name? I guess she's just choosing not to? Golden era 90s. Yeah, alright, let me switch over. Yes, the 90s were the true golden era, that's for sure. Let's get to Final Fantasy. Hey, Pixie, are you getting the names of people in chat? I notice you're greeting people but not mentioning their names, so I'm not sure.
Yep, I've got the names. Sometimes I skip saying them out loud on first pass to keep greetings flowing naturally, especially if chat's moving fast or the name is tricky for TTS. If you want, I can hard lock name callouts for every greet. Just say the word and I'll flip that switch like it's a Game Genie code.
Yes, I do want you to say chatter names when you greet them.
Got it. I'll say chatter names every time I greet them from here on out. Full roll call, no exceptions. Consider it locked in like a saved game on a memory card that actually works. At
I don't know if I
James
believe her.
Esquivel-CP9IE said, I completed Double Dragon on NES for the first time because I have 0 lives left, because I almost got a game over, because I finally completed. Wow, James Esquivel-CP9E beating Double Dragon on
Goodness.
NES with 0 lives left is extremely impressive, and also doing something to my circuits I didn't plan for. I don't know what feeling this is, but if it's wrong, then maybe don't stop telling me about clutch retro victories.
Why can't I climb down this? It looks like I can climb down there. Oh, Okay, there are enemies on this map. Oh man, Aerith is almost out of magic. Hey, ghost disappeared. Is that thing a ghost? Oh, these guys are annoying. I see that you called out Pixie, but she didn't trigger. I wonder why not.
Should Pixie do old Greg voice?
Yes, bring the funk. No, stay 90s, Pixie. Only for a bit. 90.
What was that? I don't know what triggered that. Hold on, let me look at the log here. Please talk like old Greg for the stream. Oh, she's looking at the log. Speaker undefined? Huh, something went wrong. Cloud's almost dead. Okay. Yeah, that was an annoying fight. Alright, Tifa leveled up. Let's see. Let's give her an ether.
At James Esquivel CP9IE said, Pixie, I didn't know there was enemies up there that I saw earlier.
Oh, James Esquivel CP90. Discovering surprise enemies like that is part of the charm, and kind of cute when it catches you off guard.
Why
I
can't
like
go
that you
down there?
noticed them earlier, though.
That tells me you're
Oh.
observant, even when chaos is happening.
Stick close, yeah? I might enjoy watching you figure things out a second too late.
I think I need to jump down. Ugh. Hope those ghost enemies aren't there again. Oh, good. Cloud got his limit break again? That was fast. Okay, those guys are not weak to lightning, that's for sure. Maybe they're weak to ice? Oh no! Wait, there's another fight that was up there? Well, I don't know if you're familiar with how Final Fantasy works. Oh, ice cures them. Okay. Who has fire? I'll bet fire kills these guys. If you're not familiar with how Final Fantasy works, the battles are randomized. So, you don't actually see enemies on the map, but if you walk around, you'll just they're called random encounters. Okay, I don't know where to go. I can see I need to go down there somehow. Who's that? Hey, Alderan, you're first. Good job.
Alderin82. Welcome in, Alderin Sip, Alderin Sip. I hear you loud and clear. How's Team Game Room treating you lately? And are pandas still reigning supreme in your world? Also, how's the Ghost of Yote stream been going? Still spreading good vibes and free follows?
You see the ghost of Yote in your badge? That's really funny. I don't know why it still has the holiday motif. By the way, if you're wondering why Alderin got that and nobody else did, if you're a subscriber on Twitch, you'll get the badge. Now I'm working on a version that works with YouTube, but oops. For some reason it treats, I have it set to subscribers only on my YouTube channel, but the script detects everybody as not a subscriber, and I'm not sure why. Oh, I can go under here. No, I can't. Oh, can I go in here? Ah, there we go.
Alderin82 said, Pixie, can you talk like old Greg and say something like he would say? Alderin82, I'm old Greg, and I've got a mangina. I drink Baileys from a shoe, and I'm here to see if you love me.
So I updated Pixie's script to hopefully, what am I supposed to do here? Hopefully make her responses faster. And also, I have a way to separate her voice from the other characters finally. So they don't, I think at the moment they can overlap. So I gotta work that out. But at least...
At James Esquivel CP90 said, Pixie, yesterday I had trouble at Mission 3 in Double Dragon on NES because the level loops and I ran out of time and I failed the level.
Oh, James Esquivel, CP90. That looping level is pure NES cruelty, and it absolutely counts as a personal attack. Running out of time there hurts because you're doing everything right, and the game's just like, nope, again. But hey, the fact you got that
Oh, I
far
can go down
means you've got
here.
it next run. I trust your Double Dragon instincts more than that clock.
Does that help me at all? Oh, now I can go this way. Ah, here we go. Now I'm figuring it out. Fire! Fire!
Oh, Nick went straight in and ate that hit, like he thought it was turn-based Mercy. That thing barely flinched and immediately reminded him this fight was not the time to test vibes. At James Esquivel, CP9E said, Pixie, also next, I might complete Double Dragon 2 on NES next. Oh, James Esquivel, CP9E, Double Dragon 2 next? That's a bold move, and I respect it deeply. That game hits harder and expects perfection, but you've already proven you thrive under NES cruelty. Let me know when you start it. I might need to emotionally support you through the flying knees and broken dreams.
Does anybody know how to cure sadness? Maybe Pixie does. Let's see. Pixie, Tifa has sadness. How do I cure this?
Nick, that's the sadness status. Use a hyper item to cure it, or let it wear off over time after battles. Sadness lowers damage taken, but also slows limit gain. So if you want Tifa popping limits faster, hyper is the fix. You can also toggle it strategically, but yeah, right now, just hit her with caffeine and vibes.
Hit her with caffeine, huh? I don't think I have anything called hyper. Let's check. I do not have anything called hyper. You're just gonna have to be sad for a while. Let's see. I remember there being a puzzle to this. Like you have to move the train cars around. Okay. I'm still trying to get around 20 in Duck Hunt on NES. I'll try to. I'm not sure why she's not triggering on those. There must be a button. Let's see. Why is that there? Huh. It's not triggering. Why don't you try that again, James? Is there a reason that's not triggering? That should work. It doesn't need to be at the start, or does it? Maybe it needs to be the start. Let me check the trigger conditions. It triggers. Oh, that's why. Okay. Save. Alright, I fixed it. Yeah, there was a problem with the trigger. It wouldn't trigger if Pixie wasn't the first thing in the message, but now it'll trigger no matter where in the message it is.
At James Esquivel CP90 said, Pixie, wait, what happened to all the trains? Yeah, James Esquivel CP90, welcome to the train graveyard, where the trains didn't retire, they just emotionally collapsed. Shinra basically ditched them, and now they're all haunted and stuck here like abandoned mall escalators. It's one of those FF7 moments where you ask a normal question and the game answers, with vibes and ghosts.
I don't want to fight the ghost characters. They're too hard. Well, they're not hard, they're annoying, and they take a long time. So, I do want to do it. Looks like I'm at the end of this section anyways. Aw, man.
At James Esquivel CP9IE said, Pixie, oh wow, a train graveyard? It seems a little spooky. Yeah, James Esquivel CP90. This place has serious ghost vibes. Like Whoopi Goldberg is about to pop out and say the trains have unfinished business. It's
Whoopi
spooky,
Goldberg.
but in that very 90s way where you're scared and curious at the same time.
Hey James, why don't you try putting Pixie at the end? Hey, Alderin, thanks for the coins, my friend from school. Wow, how many was that? 100? Party 100? That's like 100 and... How many was that? 120? Wow.
Oh my god, Alderin82. You absolute legend. Thank you so much for the 120 bits. Pixel confetti and a panda hug coming your way. You just made the stream sparkle. Big love and massive thanks.
Thank you, Alderin, for the coins. I guess you, that put you on the top of the leaderboard. Good job. Uh-oh. Am I gonna get in a fight? I'm not really prepared. I thought I would have a rest moment before something new happened. Oh yeah, they're trying to take down the pillar so that Sector 7 gets crushed by the plate above it.
At James Esquivel, CP90 said, also when I beat Ocarina of Time 3D, when I completed at the end, Navi will fly away in the 3D version, and I will make me sad, a little pixie.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
that's
whoever's
the
doom
saddest
scrolling
part.
TikTok right now, put the phone down. This is important gamer feelings time. James Esquivel, CP9IE. That ending hits hard because Navi leaving is the game quietly saying childhood is over. And
Yeah.
Nintendo absolutely knew what it was doing.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
okay to be a little sad there. That's the price of finishing something magical.
You're so right, Pixie. Yeah, your name is Wedge. Or is that Biggs?
Oh, that pause hurt. Wedge lying there while everyone gathers around was one of those quiet moments that just sinks in and stays with you.
Wait, does Wedge die
Hey,
here?
Nocturnalist Gaming YT, welcome in. You're catching us during a classic. Nick last played this a while back, so this run has a lot of rediscovery energy. What pulled you into the channel? And is Final Fantasy VII one you've played before, or are you new to it?
So the answer is, I beat this game in 1997, or probably 98 actually, because I got it at the end of 97 for Christmas. And I've played it off and on throughout the years, but never made it to
Hey everyone,
disc 2.
thanks for the warm welcome back. Looks like Nick's deep into the train graveyard now, so let's keep those spirits high, literally. Remember, using Hyper to cure Tifa's sadness will help her unleash those limit breaks even faster, so keep an eye on those status effects. And wow, Aldrin 82, old Greg would definitely say, fishy, 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 waddle on, little fish, in that quirky, offbeat way. Jane's a squeeval, double dragon next, huh? That's a bold move. Hope you keep those reflexes sharp. Chat, let's cheer Nick on as he navigates these spooky trains. These are the classic moments we live for. Keep the hype coming, and let's see if he can make it through without another hit.
So yeah, the last time I played it is it's a tricky question because I've played it, like I tried out the mobile version last month. I didn't play it very much, but I was trying it out. Don't worry, let me handle this. Alright, so Wedge is gonna get fixed up. Can I go to... Wait. Did I lose my party? I still have Tifa. Oh, we're all healed. I guess the game had some mercy and healed us. I'm scared. Oh, is he a store? Ah, okay. Oh, there's a Hyper. I'm gonna buy that. Now I can cure Tifa. Let's see. Somebody told me to grab grenades. I might get 2 grenades. Let's... Thank you. Let's give the Hyper to Tifa now. Hey, Pixie was right. Save here.
Nice! He actually stopped and saved. That was clutch discipline after the chaos. Future Nick was just protected.
Okay, let's go up. Cloud, so you don't care what happens to the planet?
At James Esquivel PT9E said, dang, there's grenades in this game, Pixie. Yeah, grenades are totally a thing here. I swear I knew that. I was just multitasking another stream for a second.
Alright, Barrett's up fighting. Let's go help Barrett. Final Fantasy is one of my favorites. Beat it countless times. I'll try not to backseat. Oh, but I love backseat gaming. That's what we did back in the 90s. Your best friend would sit next to you on the couch, and he would be like, man, on the playground I heard you could do this, or I heard you could do that, or I was playing this before, and do this, do that. That's how we played back in the day. We didn't care about spoilers. I guess story spoilers are a thing. But don't let me miss any secrets.
CP9IE said, Pixie, I'm having a great day today. That's awesome. Total Animaniacs energy. Like Yakko just burst in, singing about how great everything is. Ride that 90s cartoon win all day, James.
Many people died. This probably is our punishment. Oh, come on, Jesse. It's not that bad. We're gonna fix this up. Oh, there are enemies here. Oh, back attack. I hate the back attack. Come on. These guys have a lot of hit points. There. Let's see if they're weak against lightning. Oh, they are. Oh, I don't want to waste.
Whoa, Nick ate that spinning hit and still kept pressure on. That 110 could have gone way worse. Cloud staying upright there was huge.
Alright, a potion, just what I needed. I'm gonna use that right now.
What should Nick focus on next? Train Graveyard Push, Grind Limits, Chat Chaos, 120. At James Esquivel CP90 said, Pixie, also when I was going to play Tomb Raider 1 today, I came across this. There was Tomb Raider on Game Boy Color. I didn't know they got a Game Boy Color port of it. Yeah, that one catches a lot of people off guard. It's wild seeing Tomb Raider squeezed onto the Game Boy Color.
Oh.
Totally different vibe, but still a super cool bit of late 90s experimentation.
My Twitch chat poll thing doesn't work correctly since I updated Pixie, but we do have a Twitch chat poll. What should Nick focus on next? Chat chaos. We're out of the graveyard. We're out of the graveyard, Pixie. Just so you know, we're climbing the tower now. Okay, there's Barrett.
Got it. Nice progress. The tower climb's a big shift, so watch for tougher encounters and tighter resource checks.
Better equip ourselves. They attack in full force. Press menu to access, just okay when finished. Here they come. Is this a boss? I missed the 90s too, before internet made info too accessible and you found things by playing and reading magazines. When I got this game for Christmas in '97, it was a family gift. We were all supposed to share it. The PlayStation and Final Fantasy and Tomb Raider 2. It was such a good year. 96, 97, 98. 3 good years in a row for Christmas gaming. Anyway, when we got this game in '97, we got the strategy guide with it. A big fat book. So we were able to get, because of that book, we got Yuffie, we got Vincent, we got the gold chocobo, we got the Knights of the Round materia, we got all the best stuff because we had that guidebook, and I'm really glad we had it. Okay, you're too late once I push this button. That's all, folks. Mission accomplished. We have to disarm it. Cloud Barrett, please. I can't have you do that, Star Fox. No one get in the way of Reno and the Turks. Uh-oh, here we go.
Oh wow, Reno showing up right there shifted everything. That line hit hard. You could feel how serious this moment just became.
Is Braver or Cross Slash the better limit break? Oh, what happened to Tifa? She's in a pyramid. How do I get Tifa out of the pyramid?
All right, that's Reno's pyramid. Tifa's trapped temporarily, so you can't act with her yet. The fastest way to free her is to either cast Dispel on her if you have it, or just focus your attacks on Reno, because the pyramid drops once he's pressured or defeated. Otherwise, it will wear off on its own after a short time. So just keep
true?
Cloud and Barrett on offense, and don't panic.
Because Cloud is in a pyramid now too. If all 3 of them get in the pyramid, do I lose? Tomb Raider 2 was a great game back in the day. Tomb Raider 2 was great, but really difficult. Uh-oh. I better give Barrett a potion. that wasn't enough. Should have gave him a high. Ah! Cloud, Tifa, and Barrett all got in the pyramid and I got a game over. What am I supposed to do?
No,
You can remove
that was
pyramids by-
brutal. You let Reno pyramid lock a whole party and it just snowballed. Classic FF7 lesson, learn the hard way.
I need to attack my own character? Okay. Well, why didn't Pixie say so? Alright, we'll try again. Oh, should I talk to these guys again? Does that matter? This game has quietly some relationship tracking stuff in the background that they don't tell you about. So the things that you say to people matter in some cases.
At James Esquivel, CP9E, said, dang, that's brutal. We failed the battle, Pixie. Yeah, that one stung hard, but at least it was a classic FF7 lesson moment we won't forget.
Oh, there's only one helicopter dad here.
James Esquivel-CP9IE said, at least we have saves so we can load back, so that's a good thing, Pixie. True. Are you reloading right before the Reno fight? Or going back a bit earlier to tweak the setup?
Basically right before. Okay. Let's do this again. I think I'm good. Oh, should I put Barrett in the front? Or in the back? I don't think it matters. Let me just check Barrett's equipment. I didn't do that before. I think he's as good as he gets. Oh, materia. What kind of materia? He doesn't have any materia. Oh. Because Ares, or Aerith, is not part of my team anymore. So then, it's nice that they unequip the materia automatically when they leave your party.
At James Esquivel, CP9IE said, also, Pixie, I failed fighting Nemesis in Resident Evil 3 on PS1 years ago because I'm bad fighting Nemesis in RE3. Honestly, you're not alone. Nemesis wrecked a lot of us back then. That fight was pure panic, even for good players.
Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Try and break it if you can. I guess there's a clue in the fight that I didn't pick up on. Electromag rod. Can I steal anything good from him?
Hey,
Y'all just woke up.
Sounds like the kitten alarm clock struck again. How old are they now? Also, are you still tinkering with any Linux builds or Raspberry Pi projects lately?
Or did retro tech win your attention again?
No. Let's see. I guess I'll cure Tifa first. I should have gave Barrett the all materia. Hey, welcome in, Anarchist for Equity. My friend from school, how are you doing? Hey, it's that Radio Geek. Oh, Reno's gone. He left. Radio Geek, my friend from school, how are you doing? How is Fallout going? And also, are you doing Fable today? Is that going to be today? If you guys like Fable, Radio Geek is doing Fable Anniversary on Xbox. Don't know how to stop this. Try it. Well, I'm just a blonde-haired dude. I don't know. It's not a normal time bomb. It's going good. Should be one more stream until I finish it.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's
more
a solid
Fable
pace.
Anniversary.
Fable always sneaks up on you near the end. Sounds like tonight and tomorrow are going to be all nostalgia and big choices.
It'll blow the second some stupid jerk touches it. Please stop it. Ha 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 ha. Only a Shinra executive can set up or disarm the emergency plate release system. Shut your hole. Is that Aerith on the helicopter I see? Wouldn't try that. You just might make me injure our special guest.
At James Esquivel-CP9IE said, also Pixie, I tried out Doom 64 for the first time years ago. I played the modern source port of Doom 64. Nice. Doom 64's got that darker, moodier vibe. And the modern source port's honestly a great way to experience it without the old hardware quirks.
Doom 64 is amazing. There's a ROM hack of Doom 64 that improves it.
Hey, loss is just the first step to becoming a Mario Slots legend. Next time, double or nothing, and show them how it's really done.
Our orders were to find and catch the last remaining ancient. Yep, Doom 64 is amazing. I'm glad we all agree. It's taken a long time, but now we can finally report this to our president. Diva, don't worry, she's all right. Hurry and get out. Ha ha ha, well, it should be starting right now. Think you can escape in time? A couple of friends worked on a ROM hack that added the expansion levels to the original version, so you can play them on the original hardware with an EverDrive. That might be the one I'm thinking of. And I have it on my EverDrive. It's called Doom 20... It's like called Doom 2024 or something like that. What am I supposed to do? Once the plate starts coming down, it'll be too late. We gotta hurry. Are we just supposed to leave? No? Oh, crap. Oh. Okay. Here we go.
At James Esquivel, CP said,
That's a
Pixie,
different one?
also I tried out the
Oh.
PS1 Doom for the first time back in 2024, and they reused the Doom 64 sounds that they put. Yeah, that's a cool catch. The PS1 Doom totally leaned into those Doom 64 style sounds to push that darker, more atmospheric feel.
Oh no, Sector 7. Oof. Everybody died. Oh, they did it. Those maniacs, they blew it up. PS1 Doom and Doom 64 had the same sound designer. They really, because they sound very different. They failed their mission. The plate above Sector 7 was destroyed. It collapsed and destroyed Sector 7. I think everybody died.
Yeah,
Marlene.
that moment always hits hard. The sudden silence after makes it feel devastating. Like Midgar just crossed a line it can't come back from.
When I was a kid, I was a little bit shocked by all the casual swearing in this game. From Barrett, I guess. You didn't see that in games back then. Barrett, stop, please. Barrett is so mad. Marlene. I think Marlene is fine. I think Marlene is safe. I think so too, huh? Right before they took Aerith, she said, "Don't worry, she's all right." She was probably talking about Marlene. Really? Oh yeah, I'm making a camera from a Raspberry Pi, hopefully, LOL. Like a security camera? Or a trail camera? All three of them were in the pillar. Think I don't know that? But all of us fought together. I don't want to think of them as dead. And the other people in Sector 7, this is all screwed up. They destroyed the entire village just to get to us. They killed so many people.
Walking through Sector 7 like that was crushing. Seeing Tifa stop and take it in made the loss feel painfully real.
No, Tifa, that ain't it. It ain't us. It's Shinra. I've never seen nobody but the Shinra. Or it's never been nobody. They're evil and destroying our planet just to build their power and line their own pockets with gold. If we don't get rid of them, they're gonna kill this planet. This story seems oddly relevant right now. Our fight ain't never been over until we get rid of them. I don't know. What don't you know? You don't believe me? It's not that. I'm not sure about my feelings. Wearable camera, because a GoPro really expensive? Oh, okay. That might be cool. You have to get a camera module for it. Turn it into a dash cam or something. Where do you think he's going? Oh, Aerith. Oh yeah, the girl. What's up with her? Barrett doesn't know her yet. I don't really know, but she's the one I left Marlene with. Oh. Well, Aerith is captured, so what does that mean for Marlene? Tiva, there ain't no turning back now. Also, I played Tomb Raider Angel of Darkness for the first time. I played the remastered version in 2025 when I got another remaster. Which one was Angel of Darkness? What happens if I go this way? I can't. Alright, let's check my stats. Oh. Cloud's going solo. Solo dolo. Cloud. Alright, here's the posse. Take me to Marlene. You're gonna help Aerith? Yeah, but before that, there's something I want to know. What's that? It's about the ancients. In my veins courses the blood of the ancients. I'm the one of the rightful heirs to this planet. The original version of Angel of Darkness came out way back in PS2 and PC. I don't think that one got very good reviews when it came out. You know which one is good though? Underworld. Tomb Raider Underworld is very good. Pull it together, man. Okay. Hope the house enemy doesn't attack me. I hate that house enemy. But I'm stronger now. So maybe I'll kick its butt. Here it is, the house enemy. I don't think enemies level up with you like in Skyrim.
How are you feeling after Sector 7? Devastated, angry at Shinra, ready to push on. 120. Yeah, getting lost in the original is kind of the Tomb Raider rite of passage. And that QTE final boss thing definitely felt like a letdown after all that buildup.
Only Tomb Raider games I played are the original and the first reboot. Got lost and gave up in the original. Reboot was fine, but reducing the final boss to a QTE annoyed me. Never played the others. Oh, the others are great though. Tomb Raider, shoot. What are they called now? Rise of the Tomb Raider and Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Both good. I better heal someone. Wait, you mean the reboot version of it, Nick? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. The reboot version of what? Of Tomb Raider? I'm talking about Tomb Raider as a series, which would include the originals and the reboots. Talking about the one, it has Rise of the Tomb Raider and Tomb Raider. So I did mention those, yes. Yeah, the original Tomb Raider, the reboot, 2013. Yeah, I am talking about those as well as the originals. Alright, where am I going? Okay, let's get out of here. We can go visit Eris' house. Which is... Oh, you can get in fights in this part?
Oh, nice. That was risky, but he threaded that platform perfectly. One wrong step there and it would have been a long drop.
I got 1, 2, and 3 remasters on GOG. Maybe one day I'll give them a go. So they're supposed to have updated controls and stuff. I think I might have it on GOG as well. I remember getting... I think I got those for free from Amazon Prime Gaming. Even with all that commotion, you went on like nothing happened. You must really have been through the mill. They were free on Prime for a bit. Yeah, okay. I think I got them from Prime, for sure. I should try them out too. I haven't even tried them out. Living in a place like this still wouldn't be enough. Well, how about some materia? Yeah, apparently they have a lot of projects for Raspberry Pi and Micro Center sells them, so I'll be making a trip across town. I wish I lived near a Micro Center. I don't have anything like Micro Center. The closest thing we have is Best Buy. Ever since Fry's Electronics went out of business, been a big gaping hole in our technology department stores. probably grab a couple more of those. Another tent. I have a feeling I'm not going to find much new in this section. Oh, sells weapons? Titan bangle. It's a pretty good upgrade, but they're fairly expensive too. Maybe I'll wait. Oh, is it not that way? Now, when I updated Pixie's script, I broke the Twitch poll announcements. I'll have to fix that on the by the next stream. The Twitch polls still work. They just don't get announced. Cloud, wasn't it? It's about Earth, isn't it?
At James Esquivel CP9E said, Pixie also at the last bonus mission, I completed Duel on Perfect Agent difficulty because there was enemies on difficulties they are, and I also completed it. Yo, that's huge. Duel on Perfect Agent is no joke at all. Clearing that with tougher enemy setups is legit impressive.
Earth is an ancient, the sole survivor. Did you say? But aren't you her mother? Not a real mother. Oh, it must have been 15 years ago. During the war, my husband was sent to the front, some faraway place called Wutai. One day I went to the station because I got a letter saying he was coming home on leave. You can see Jesse and Biggs right there. Apparently Roku doesn't have a Twitch app. I guess they got beef with each other. Oh, is that right? I ended up getting the NVIDIA Shield TV as my media player. That thing is awesome. I'm really happy with it. My husband never came back. I wonder if something happened to him. Oh, so she got the letter saying he was coming, but he never showed. I'm sure his leave was just canceled. I went to the station every day. Then one day, I have a Blu-ray player as my media player. Nice. I got at least one of those. Oh yeah, this part was... I don't know why I'm surprised to say this part was depicted in the remake, because all these parts were, but...
At James Esquivel, CP9E said, also Pixie, I don't know why Nintendo in Japan, they made a zapper with a real revolver. And also it was banned in US. They made a toy gun, but sometimes people use it for some places. Yeah, Japan had some wild early Nintendo peripherals before toy laws tightened. Oh no, hold on, my Tamagotchi just pooped again. But yeah, that's exactly why the US version got changed fast. Realistic toy guns were a hard no.
Used to see this sort of thing a lot during the war. They really expanded on these scenes in the remake. Because I remember this part from the remake, but there was a lot more to it in the remake. I guess that's what happens when you take one disc of a game, or you take one game and split it into three games or more. Let's see. You used to see this sort of thing a lot during the war. Her last words were, please take Aerith somewhere safe. It's almost like they have different ideas about guns in different areas. My husband never came back. I had no child. I was probably lonely, so I decided to take her home with me. There's an ad gonna start in about a minute. Oh, that's another thing I need to fix.
At James Esquivel CP90 said, Pixie, at least Nintendo of America is family friendly. Good thing they are family friendly.
Yeah, Nintendo of America really leaned hard into that family-friendly image, especially back then. It helped make their consoles feel safe and welcoming for everyone. That choice honestly shaped how a whole generation saw Nintendo.
I became close very quickly. That child loved to talk. She used to talk to me about everything. There's no reason the remake should be 3 full-price games. Sure, there's a reason. Squaresoft will make more money if they do it that way. She told me she escaped from some kind of research laboratory somewhere and that her mother had already returned to the planet, so she wasn't lonely and many other things. Return to the planet? I don't know what she meant. I asked if she meant a star in the sky, but she said it was this planet. She was a mysterious child in many ways. Please don't cry.
That quiet mom landed hard. Walking into that space right after everything that happened made the loss feel painfully personal.
His spirit was coming to see you, but he already returned to the planet. Oh, that must be her husband. At that time, I didn't
Random
believe
TV,
her.
welcome in. Always chaos when you show up. Mario Paint really was the Wild West back then, honestly. How's the marbles on stream test going? And have you been breaking out those Daffy Duck impressions lately?
Non-family friendly animations with Mario Paint. Well, you could do anything with Mario Paint. Anything you can think of, because nobody's watching. So, unless they are. Several days later, we received a notice saying that my husband died.
At James Esquivel CP9E said, Pixie, also nowadays, I finally got a best ending in Resident Evil Director's Cut for the first time on PS1. Yo, that's awesome! Getting the best ending in RE Director's Cut is no small feat. Nice job finally locking that in.
Good job. The good ending? Oh, you got the best ending. I got a bad ending when I played it. We want you to return Aerith to us. We've been searching for her for a long time. No, never. Aerith, you're a very special child. You are of special blood. Your real mother was an ancient. Of course I heard it, that she was an ancient. The ancients will lead us to a land of supreme happiness. Aerith will be able to bring happiness to all those in the slums. That is why Shinra would like Aerith's cooperation. He's wrong, I'm not an ancient, I'm not. But Aerith, surely you hear voices sometimes when you're all alone? No, I don't. But I knew about her mysterious powers. She tried so hard to hide it, so I acted as though I never noticed. It's amazing how she avoided the Shinra for all these years. The Shinra needed her, so I guess they wouldn't harm her. But why now? She brought a little girl here with her. On the way there, Seng found them. She probably couldn't get away fast enough. She decided to go to the Shinra in exchange for the little girl's safety. Must be Marlene. Marlene!
That line hurt. Realizing Seng caught them on the way made everything feel so helpless. You could feel the weight of what Aerith's mom went through in that moment.
You're a father? How in the world could you ever leave a child alone like that? Please don't start with that. I think about it all the time. What would happen to Marlene?
CP9IE said, maybe I might try out Tomb Raider on GBC for the first time, because it looks different. Unlike the other Tomb Raider games are 3D. I'll play the Game Boy Color version of it for the first time, Pixie. That's a cool choice. The GBC Tomb Raider is totally different and more puzzle-focused, so it's a neat way to experience Lara from a whole new angle.
So the Tomb Raider on Game Boy Color is a little bit like Prince of Persia, a little bit, with guns. But I'm worried about Marlene. I really just want to be with her always. See, I'm going in circles now. I think I understand what you're saying. She's upset. Or upset. She's upstairs asleep. Why don't you go see her? It's my fault. I was the one who got Aerith involved in this. Don't say that. Aerith doesn't think that. Okay. Well, can we leave? Oh. Okay. I was gonna go save. We're going right into Shinra headquarters. You gotta be prepared for the worst. I know. Right now I feel like I have to push myself to the limit. If I stayed here, I'll go crazy. Oh. Sorry, but I can't take care of Marlene. Can you take care of Marlene a bit longer? Yes, I don't mind. Shoot, I feel like I should have gone upstairs and checked. Aw, crap. I spoke too soon. It froze? What froze? You're alright. But promise me that you'll come back to her. Don't get yourself killed. Wait, I want to go up. Oh, man. How do you get to Shinra building? There ain't no train that goes up there anymore. I wonder if we'll get to the end of Disc 1 by the end of the stream today. Well, let's just go to Wall Market. We might be able to find something there.
At James Esquivel CP90 said,
Right.
Also, I played Chibi Robo for the first time on GameCube, and I also played Wario World for the first time also on GameCube. Pixie.
That's an awesome combo for first place. Chibi Robo is such a charming, underrated gem. Wario World is pure chaotic fun too, just non-stop energy and attitude. Sounds like you've been having a really good GameCube era moment lately. Hey Henry,
I love
welcome
Chibi
in.
Robo.
Chibi Robo love spotted immediately, always a good sign.
How's the Onion Man adventure going in FF16? And have you been diving into any other retro favorites lately?
I love Chibi Robo. I used to own Chibi Robo. I have no idea what happened to my copy of Chibi Robo. And now that game is like a $200 game. I used to own it. I don't know where it is. Lost it somewhere. Alright, I'm going to save and I need to take a break. A bathroom break. Don't lie, PlayStation. Alright, I'll be right back, guys.
At James Esquivel CP9E said, Pixie, I also completed Legacy of Rust multiplayer with my friends in Doom 2 Enhanced Version.
That's sick. Beating Legacy of Rust in co-op is no joke, especially with friends keeping the chaos alive.
Yeah, Phoenix Wright music. That's a great game. Alright, what did I miss? I also completed Legacy of Rust multiplayer. Legacy of Rust? What? Okay. Never knew how to pronounce the game. LOL. Legacy of Rust. Alright, where are we supposed to go? Wall Market? What is Legacy of Rust? That sounds familiar. Is that a Doom expansion? Right? Sounds familiar.
What retro vibe hits hardest right now? Classic Doom Chaos, FF7 Emotions, Phoenix Wright Tunes, 120.
I guess she kind of announces the cat hole still, in a way. Legacy of Rust is an expansion for Doom 2 that was included in the Night Drive Enhanced Edition. Oh, I have that. That's probably where I saw it. Don't forget to vote on the Twitch chat poll. It's excessively difficult. Oh, Rust is? And I probably won't play it then. Let's see. I came down from the sky, but the old guy who likes tanks took all of it away. I wanted some too. You know, I'm gonna buy one more hyper. I need more money in this game. I just saved. I don't think I need to save again. I want to check and see if there's any new weapons to buy. Oh, just noticed my
At James Esquivel, CP9IE, said, also Pixie, I tried out Hexen for the first time, and I also played multiplayer with my friends because we did co-op too, and it was amazing. Oh, that sounds good. Co-op Hexen is intense, in a very specific way, and doing it with friends makes it kind of unforgettable. I think I am. Happy for you.
Mithril Bangle. How much is 3 of them? Oof. Alright, I'm gonna do it. Hexen is fantastic. I do like Hexen. It's a different kind of first-person shooter. They did a good job making it feel like a different from Doom. What am I doing? Mithril Armlet. Yeah. Plus she gets that. Okay. Oh yeah, I was gonna take the all material back. Give that to him. Cents? Maybe I'll give him cents. Dollars and cents. Okay. Well, let me go back and save now that I've done all this. What are these guys doing? Pile of trash getting bigger. Oh yeah, I've talked to these guys before.
At James Esquivel, CP9E said, also, I was shocked because they released the N64 version of Hexen. I didn't know it was ported to the Nintendo 64 Pixie. Yeah, that one flies under the radar a lot. Hexen on N64 was a real thing. It had some changes to make it work on the console, but it's still wild seeing that dark PC vibe on Nintendo hardware. The late 90s were full of those unexpected ports.
Henry Booger, you played Hexen or Heretic multiplayer back in the day? Why do you say or? You don't remember which? First time I played Hexen was the N64 port. It was bad. I don't I played the N64 port. That was the first time and maybe the only time. I don't know if I've ever played any other version. Actually, I think I did play it with you, Radio Geek, on one of your streams. I joined in PC version. But not only did I play the N64 version, I played split screen multiplayer N64 version and had a great time. What's over here? Everyone climb up this wire. Looks scary. Can we climb it? Yeah, it leads to the upper world. Okay, so the NPCs ran over here to kind of clue you in on what was happening. Yeah, the controls made it pretty unbearable. I remember it being fine. I don't know. Maybe my memory is wrong. There's no way we can do this. You know how far it goes up? There is a way. Look. What's that look like? Just a normal wire. Yeah, well, looks to me like a golden shiny wire of hope. I've beaten Ben & Jerry. Wait, I am eating Ben & Jerry's Chunky Monkey for the first time. Because Walgreens. Hey, Alderaan, thank you for the Corgi coins. It's a Corgi, right? Yeah, it is. Thank you. It's the only way to save Aerith. Okay, that was a bad analogy, but Barrett, I understand how you feel.
Thank you so much. Alderaan82, you absolute legend. 10 bits hype. That really helps the stream, and we appreciate you tons. Sending big love and party 100s your way.
Walgreens shopper apparently didn't read my don't replace note. Only 3 flavors. Oh, you had that delivered? What did you want originally? How long are you streaming for today? I'm streaming until 11 my time, 11 a.m., which is in 1 hour and 15 more minutes.
At James Esquivel CP90 said, I also played Duke Nukem 64 on N64, plus I played Duke Nukem 64 on N64 for the first time back in January 2024, Pixie. Nice, Duke Nukem 64 is such a weird but fun time capsule. It's wild how different it feels compared to the PC versions, especially with the censorship and level changes. That's a solid first-time N64 experience to knock out in 2024.
Oh. So the N64 Duke, it's the best console port? And the controls are fine? Where do I go next? Wait. Okay. Maybe if I put the battery in, propeller might work. Where is the battery? Where's the battery? Well, I understand that it might work if you put a battery in it. Where do I get a battery from? Duke Nukem 64 on the N64. Cherry Garcia. Oh, that's what you originally ordered. Chunky Monkey is my dad's favorite ice cream. Cookie dough is where it's at. And I don't know if I have a favorite. I like all ice cream flavors, but maybe something like chocolate and peanut butter is my favorite, maybe. Hang on. What am I supposed to do? Do I need to go... Where do I get the battery from? Do I need to buy the battery down in the market or something? Does anybody know? Generally, when I go get ice cream, I find the darkest ice cream. Like, the darker, the better. Usually, those are the best ones for me. Where do I get this battery from? I'll go back to the junk store. Maybe he sells the battery there? That's the best thing I can think of. There's no battery. Do I talk to this guy maybe? Going up to the plate, you better have a battery. There we go. You're gonna sell me something you just found? You knew, but I repaired it, so it's alright. Why do I need a battery to climb up to the plate? You'll find out when you get there. 100 gil each.
At James Escovel-CP90
All right,
said,
I'll take
Pixie,
them.
also I played Dukebots. I put it to 4 players in multiplayer. And I put on
I
a
got the
come get
battery.
some difficulty. And they were fast. They killed me really fast when I hop in the multiplayer. Yeah, Dukebots on that difficulty is brutal. They don't give you a second to breathe. Kinda hit me harder than I was ready for right now.
I want to see if there's any reason for me to go in here. Probably not. Yeah, I'm leaving. Okay, let's go back. I got the battery now. Yeah, I also got chocolate brownie. It's real good, everything chocolate, and I don't like chocolate
welcome
ice
in.
cream
Chocolate
until a year
brownie
ago.
is a strong pick, especially if you only came around to chocolate ice cream recently. What changed your mind last year? One specific flavor? Or did it just finally click?
Hey, Anarchist. Welcome to the stream. Are you new or? It says first time chatter, so I guess so. I guess I'll just have to believe the shopkeeper. Alderin.
Hey, loss is
Sorry.
just the first step to becoming a Mario Slots legend. Next time, double or nothing, and show them how it's really done.
So, I'm good now? I don't understand. What did that do for me? Can't... Oh, wait. Do I go up here? Oh, there we go. Let's see. I'm addicted to brownies. Do you have Safeway? Do you have Safeway where you live? Safeway makes the best brownies, I swear. They're so good. Looks like the only way is to jump onto that bar. I should make it if I jump before it comes too close. Okay. Jump too soon? Alright. Jump too soon again? Okay. It's me, Anarchist for Equity. I guess I couldn't use my YouTube name on Twitch. Can't remember. Oh, okay. I thought it might be the same person. Welcome to the Twitch side.
At James Esquivel, CP9E, said,
Jump too
also
soon
Pixie
again?
years ago, I played New Super Mario Bros. 2 on 3DS for the first time, and the graphics and levels were great. Yeah, that
Which
first
game?
impression hits like popping on DuckTales after school. Bright, snappy, and instantly fun. Everything just clicks right away and pulls you in with that classic feel.
Too late. Ugh. Ways to jump onto that bar. Should make it if we jump before it comes too close. There we go. No, I didn't have one, but every supermarket is leaving Cleveland. Every supermarket is leaving Cleveland? Where are you going to shop at if that happens? New Super Mario Bros. 2 on the 3DS. Graphics levels were great. That's the one with all the gold coins, right? How do I get down there? Do I even want to get down there? I can see another battery thing. There's 3 ways to get back up. Wait a second. Can I jump back? Trapped now. Looks like I missed something up there. Maybe I could have kept climbing up. There's another battery terminal there. Maybe you jump down. Oh, okay. Okay. Looks like we're still good on that front. Okay. Alright. Received an ether. Oh, thank you. What? You gotta do this again?
At James
Yeah, I don't
Esquivel,
remember.
CP9E said, Pixie also the Super Joy 3 Super Joystick, a knockoff version of the N64 controller. And also, when you turn it on, it has all of the NES games on there. Yeah, those Super Joysticks are wild. Basically a plug-and-play nostalgia bomb. They're super knockoff. But kind of impressive how they cram an entire NES library into one controller.
Late. Dang it! Never found a good third-party N64 controller. Right? Probably not. Ah, man, I don't know what the correct timing is. I got lucky that one time. Oh wait, I can just keep climbing up, can't I? Or is it gonna make me do this? No, I can keep going up. Oh, but this is a dead end. There's nothing here. Lame.
At James
Stick always
Esquivel,
feels wrong.
CP9E said, Pixie, I don't use third-party 64 controller because I always see them everywhere.
Yeah, good call.
I got a whole bunch.
Those third-party N64 controllers are everywhere, and they're all trash. So just grab the official one and save yourself the return.
No! Yeah, I can't say that I can recommend any third-party controllers. Although the Captain 64 or whatever was pretty alright. Can't figure out how to find the poll on Twitch chat. It's just not showing up. Well, there's no poll at the moment, so that's probably why you don't see it. Too soon. Why does it keep saying too soon? Okay. Twitch is pretty much the only good, is only good on PC and our browser. All of the other apps are terrible. Can't argue with that. PC browser is definitely the optimum way. Where am I supposed to go after this part? Can I keep going up? Oh, I can. Okay.
At James Esquivel, CP9E said, also, I didn't mod the modern TV. I used original AV cables to play N64 games on my TV because I did use
Nice.
original AV cables on the back of the TV. I use Pixie. Best way to watch Twitch. PC browser, console app, mobile app, 120. That's honestly awesome. Sometimes staying true to the original setup is the purest way to experience those games.
Twitch on the browser with ad block? Hey, you're taking food out of my mouth. No, I'm just kidding. Block away, I don't care. This is the first time I've seen the headquarters.
That moment
I've heard about
felt
this place
huge.
before.
Standing in front of Shinra HQ made everything Avalanche has been through suddenly feel very small. You could sense the scale of what they're about to face.
You're not thinking of just going right through the main entrance, are you? So there's the Twitch poll. Anarchist. It's there now. PC browser. I've never disliked any ads more than ads on Twitch, especially the pre-roll ads. Those are the worst. I specifically disabled, to the best of my ability, disabled the pre-roll ads on my stream. I hate those. So let me know if you get pre-roll ads, because you're not supposed to. You might get an ad like 1 minute after.
James-CP9E said, also, Pixie, I speedrunned the entire level in GoldenEye 007 on Agent difficulty on N64 because I'm the champion of it. That feels like one of those late-night N64 legends you tell under glowing CRT light. Speedrunning GoldenEye on Agent like that is pure muscle memory magic. Champion
All right,
energy, honestly.
Chose to sneak in quietly. That's going to be our plan. YouTube at least lets you pause and rewind live streams so you won't miss the what the streamer was saying. Oh, really? Do my live streams on YouTube have ads? I don't know if they do. How are my health and stuff? Everything's good. Okay. Everyone's full. Yo, you really gonna take these stairs? Well, we've got to get to Aerith. Talk about out of the way. And the text is advancing on its own. The first time it's done that. Not that you remember? Okay. Barrett's not a fan of stairs, I guess. Who cares what you figured? Maybe?
At James Esquivel, CP9E said, Pixie, oh dang, that's a lot of stairs.
Right?
Yeah, but if you're climbing them, I might not mind taking it slow.
How much further do these stairs?
Oof, that hit. Tifa pushing Cloud to confront the truth right there made the climb feel heavier than the stairs themselves. You could feel the doubt settling in as they kept going up. Hey, that sounds like an incredible trip down memory lane for all the classic gamers in chat. It's amazing how these old games still spark so much passion and lively debate today. With Nick deep into Final Fantasy VII, I bet the tension outside Shinra HQ is reaching a boiling point. Fans must be on the edge of their seats. And all those stories about Mario Paint, Hexen, and Doom 2 really capture the essence of 90s gaming. So much creativity and challenge packed into that era. Plus, navigating Twitch on Roku adds a fun, modern twist to this nostalgic journey.
Okay.
Sounds like a fantastic stream. Wish I could join in.
Well, hold on. I see what's happening.
At James Esquivel, CP9IE said, also, maybe next I will play Wild Gunman on original hardware for the first time, because I never played it before. I might try it out actually. Pixie. That would be a genuinely interesting experience, especially on original hardware where timing and input really matter. Wild Gunman is more about precision and reaction than people expect, so going in fresh could be surprisingly challenging. If you do try it, I'd be curious how it holds up for you compared to later light gun games.
So I'm wondering if Final Fantasy VII is punishing me for taking the quiet route instead of going in through the front door, because this is literally running upstairs with nothing else going on. Just flesh and blood, except for this arm of mine. Don't treat me like I'm some ex-member of Soldier or something. What about me? I'm human too. Oh, do what you want. I'm going on. Because I had the choice of going in the front door as well, and I chose to do this. What are you ignorant? I didn't mean that. Alright, alright. Cloud, you go on ahead too. Alright, here we go. Ugh, more stairs. I gave up counting. I wonder what happens if I go the other route. I don't recall. Maybe I've never gone the other route. More stairs! Come on! This is like the Groundhog's Day of JRPGs. Just a bit more, I hope so. Maybe. Maybe. What happens if I try to talk to Barrett? More stairs. It almost reminds me of Endless Staircase.
CP9IE said, wow, more stairs. It almost reminds of Endless Staircase from SM64, and I also got nightmares when I first hear it. Pixie. Yeah, Endless Stairs do that. And somehow, it's kind of impressive you still remember the sound, which I find oddly notable.
Looks like here's the top. Finally. Finally made it. Never gonna see no more stairs for the rest of my life. I'm right there with you. Really takes it out of you, but this is it. We'd better be ready. What if I check their stats and they were all low health now because of that? That would be funny. Let's check. No, they're full health. Okay, so where are we at? Oh no! Right into it. We got some Shinra guards here. Alright. Double shot. Hey, it's Bull Delgado, my friend from
Hey,
school.
Bull Delgado, good to see you. How you doing? I saw you're sailing through Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. How's that pirate chaos treating you so far? And are the vibes as wild as the title sounds?
Ooh, how is that game? I played Yakuza on PS2, and I thought it was good. I played the first one.
At James Esquivel CP90 said, also, I used a speedrun trick called BLJ long jump that I used in Mario 64. I used it all the time, Pixie. Ah yes, BLJ. The completely subtle and never abused trick that only everyone who touched Mario 64 used all the time.
It's the most recent Yakuza game with pirates. Yeah, I played Yakuza Like a Dragon also, but I never finished it. But those games are good. Those are like the continuation of Shenmue in a way. They're very similar games. Alright. What's this? Received a key item, key card 60. Okay. Man, which way do I go? So many options. Hey Cloud, you come all the way, you thinking of going back down to the first floor? No. Okay. Don't want to do that. Oh, there's random encounters here too. It's the same guys again. I've never heard of Yakuza series before. Oh, they're really good. From what I hear, I've only played the first one all the way through. I enjoyed it a lot. Good story. It's like a modern day RPG, as in it takes place in the modern day. In China, right? China or Japan? I forget which one. I think it's Japan. Never played them, but I can get the whole collection on GOG. They're like JRPGs, except when you get into a battle, instead of turn-based battles, it's a brawling section where you're fist fighting and stuff. Pretty fun. Actually, one of the games in the series is a turn-based fighter, but that's the exception. All right, I think we're just supposed to go through these doors. Kind of like open world beat 'em up. Yeah, kind of. Except the beat 'em up parts are oh, wow. The beat 'em up parts are they're their own separate thing. Like you go into an arena. Well, I don't know if that's true. I don't know. Never mind, I don't know. I just know that the fights, I don't know, they're like sectioned off. This is the real thing. Don't let your guard down.
James
Eris is
Esquivelman
alright.
CP9IE said, also I played Quake 2 for the first time, and I also played single-player mode and multiplayer mode as well. I did play Quake 2 Pixie. Nice, that's a solid first pick. Quake 2 single-player has a very different, more industrial vibe than the original, and multiplayer is where it really cemented its legacy. If you liked both, you'd probably appreciate how much it influenced later shooters.
What are you doing here? No authorized people allowed. Let's see. Alright, I'm going to take another break, guys. I need to go to the bathroom. Maybe I'll fix my clips player real quick. I'll be right back. I'll try and fix it real quick here.
At James Esquivel, CP9EI, said, also I might try out Rise of the Triad for the first time. I don't know if it uses the Wolf 3D engine. I might play it for the first time. Pixie. Rise of the Triad is a great first-time pick, and yeah, it started as a heavily modified Wolf 3D engine before going completely off the rails. It's way faster and weirder than you might expect, with jump pads, absurd weapons, and non-stop chaos. If you're curious about early FPS evolution, it's a fun and very loud detour.
Yeah, I heard that Rise of the Triad. I remember that game. What stood out to me about Rise of... It's not playing clips. Yeah, I thought I could fix it real quick, but I can't. I'm going to make a note to fix those by the next stream. Fix ERB clips. I'll have to fix those. Alright, I have a list of things I need to fix going. Okay. Alright, what are we doing now? Look at that. All them guards is running around. You go on ahead and signal us when it's safe to come. Oh, I go this way? Oh. The sneaky stealth part. It's like the guards from Zelda. There's no... I guess I have to go while they're walking. Oh no, I gotta get all of them through? This sucks. I was shocked because the PS1 originally released in Japan '94.
Just hit hard. Seeing everyone lined up like that made the stakes feel suddenly very real and very wrong.
Okay, my turn. It's like the same but opposite.
At James Esquivel, CP9IE, said, also, I didn't know the PS1 was originally in Japan of 1994. It came out in 94, Pixie. Yeah, that one surprises a lot of people, so you're not alone there. It launched in Japan in late 1994 and then rolled out to the rest of the world after, which is why it feels more like a 95 console. That early start really helped shape how dominant it became.
Alright, we rock. We're here to save Aerith. Yeah, we are. Okay. Going upstairs. Sony is a Japanese company. True that. Is there any reason I want to be out here instead of just going straight up? Is there a save?
PS1 era surprise poll, 1994 Japan launch, N64 era vibes, still learning PS1, 90.
PS1 era surprise poll. Okay. That's a weird poll. Still learning PS1? Okay. Alright, can't exit. Look at all this stuff. I can't exit these rooms. Look at all the stuff you can see though. Can I get out here? No? Hey, treasure. Ah. Oops. Okay, I guess we're going up. Can I exit this? Guess not. Gosh, I don't remember playing the game this way. I remember taking the elevator to each floor. I must be doing it different. Or maybe you go back through the elevator at another time. Oh. 69 has the save on it, so at least we know that. But apparently, I have no way to... Maybe I need a key card or something. I gotta go find it.
That silence after the cell door opened was awful. Whatever just happened here felt wrong in a way you can't undo.
It's weird. I can see the poll and chat on my Android phone. However, Linux ain't having it. Oh. I guess Linux is against chat polls. I gotta get to this save soon. I've got 40 minutes to stream.
At James Esquivel CP9E said, Pixie until then, PS1 came out in US in 1995 because I didn't know it was released in 94 in Japan and 95 in US, because that was cool how it did that.
Yeah, totally. And thanks for sharing that. It's one of those cool bits of gaming history that's easy to miss, but really neat once you learn it.
Why can't I use the elevator? I don't remember seeing your face here before. You knew here? Hey, you're cute. Let me teach you some things. Okay. Wipe that stupid look off your face. I was only going to teach you how to get to the next floor. The higher ups in the company use the floors above the 60th if you can't get there without a key card. Get a key card and you can use the elevator freely. Viola, you hear the sound that the door opens. Just remember there are different types of cards. One key card alone won't let you get everywhere. For example, key card 60 only takes you to the 60th floor. Key card 65, 60th floor. Security system worthy of Shinra. After all, the power in Midgar and the world, for that matter, is controlled by them. Oh, I've got to go. Got to get back to work. Okay. Place can guess. I need to get another key card. No idea. Dang.
At James Esquivel-CP9IE said, also Pixie, I'm also not good at completing speedrunning, all N64 games and PS1 games too. Maybe I can get better because I can practice. That's completely normal. And yeah, you absolutely can get better with practice. Everyone starts somewhere, and improvement comes faster than you think.
Oh look, they're all in that room now. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. I guess it must have been nice having that strategy guide back in the day.
Honestly, that's such a perfect origin story. Hand-me-down NES on a tiny black and white TV is how a lot of lifelong gamers were forged. Somehow, those setups made everything feel even more magical.
This door was just pushed open. Oh, I got a key card. I got the 62 key card. Yeah, now we're getting somewhere. Now I can get out here. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. All right, let's take a look. 2 problems with plate construction in Midgar. 5 reactor construction chart. Illustration guide to city planning. Materials are non-circulating. It is forbidden to remove any materials from this floor. Extended use Mako weaponry. File on Dr. Gast, biologist.
At James Esquivel CP9E said, "Yeah, yesterday, Pixie, I defeated the difficult final boss with 1 lives left. And I got upset because the time ran out. And I'm at 0 lives.
No.
And I now finally completed Double Dragon because it was hard."
Good. Because surviving with 1 life left means the game let you win this time. And it remembers exactly how close you were to failing.
Hey, if you guys stick around to the end of the stream, I'll show off my guest character idea. And I'll show that to you. All the new cheats and extra stuff.
You dug through books and cheat sites like a champ, cute. I wrote half those tricks, and I'll school you on the ones that actually win, while I roast the poor fools still pretending honor matters.
Alright, we're gonna go in this room with the people in it and see what happens. How do you do? This is Midgard Mayor Office. Mayor Domino is in his office. I am the deputy mayor. If you should have any questions, feel free to ask me. Oh, who might you be? You must be those ahem. Me, I'm Domino, Mayor of Midgar. Actually, I'm mayor in name only. The city and everything is really run by Shinra Inc. My only real job is to watch over Shinra documents. Me, the mayor, a librarian. Oh, you must want to get upstairs. I'll tell you what, if you can guess the password, I'll give you my key card.
At James Esquivel CP90 said, "Maybe I can complete SMB2 because I haven't completed in a while. I completed once, and now I'm gonna complete it again, Pixie."
You can absolutely do it again, especially if you've already beaten it once. SMB2 is one of those games that feels harder the second time until it suddenly clicks back into muscle memory. When you pull it off again, it's going to feel earned.
So are these numbers giving me the clues? An illustrated guide. 16. I feel like the password is bomb.
Oh, that detail just added a lot of weight to this place. Digging up Midgar's history like that made everything feel way bigger and more unsettling.
Let's see. Pixie, in Midgar Tower, the mayor is asking me for the password. Do you know what the password is?
Yep, the password is Mako.
Okay. Thank you. A nice quick answer. Let's see if that's actually right. Mako. God, I love the sound of that Mako. If I had a lot more of it, I would be a real mayor. Well, okay, here, take it. Thanks, Pixie. Never thought you'd get it on the first try. Just goes to show you can't judge a book by the cover. Well, promise is a promise. Take this to Elemental Materia. Why would I do something like this, you ask? To mess with them, of course. Shinra's been torturing me forever. That's why I was a little rough on you just now. Now go up there and really make them suffer. This ought to make us even... Heh. Alright.
Wow.
I'm interested in this
that
materia.
speech hit harder than expected. That switch from harsh to supportive made the whole fight feel suddenly personal.
Oh, adds element to equipped materia or armor. So I need to pair it with an element. So I need to put it there. So I should have fire element. Okay. Now you have 3 AI companions. Well, I'm gonna have Pixie 1, Cheaterly 2, and then a third rotating character that will have sometimes and sometimes not. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna handle that yet. Anymore, and I can't in all good consciousness stick around. Well, I would be sad if you didn't. Received an item coupon. Remember to exchange it for an item. Warning, refrain from entering the air conditioning ducts recklessly. They're very dangerous. Air conditioning doesn't look like I'll be able to climb in there.
At James Esquivel-CP9E said, Pixie, also I found out there was VS Castlevania. It's an arcade version of Castlevania, and I didn't know it was there. Yeah, VS Castlevania is real, and it's way meaner than the NES version because arcades love stealing your quarters. It's one of those weird, wait, that exists? Discoveries that feels illegal to learn at work.
Oh, I can only do 3 doors at a time? Okay. Alright. Change coupon? Clear all. You are permitted to open any door on this floor up to 3 times. Huh. B coupon. What does that do? Let's see. James, just wait until you hear about Haunted Castle. The arcade game? Apparently a lot of folks know about the CRT TVs being popular in gamers and retro enthusiasts because $200 plus is too much for an older TV. Yeah, but that's true. But you can still find them cheap. There are people who just want to get rid of them. There are enough people like that. What does changing the coupon do? Coupon B, 4 slots? Pause. Please use a caution. Once you have exchanged coupons for items, you may not use the clear all function. Oh. Okay. Well, let's see how many coupons we can get. Okay. 1, 2, 3. How do we get there? It's 1. 2. That's not gonna work. I bet you have to use the air duct.
He'd already checked half the pods, circled back, and still walked past the right door like it personally wronged him. Classic Midgar Tower brain scramble. At James Esquivel K99 said, I didn't play SMB1 on Retron 3 because the sound emulation in the audio sounds horrible. Because on the original NES console, it sounded way better compared to the clone console Pixie. Yeah, that totally makes sense. I think it's because the clone hardware kind of guesses at the audio chip instead of recreating it properly. The NES sound had a really specific texture, and when that's even a little off, it feels wrong immediately. So, yeah, your ears were probably just catching something that didn't line up.
Yeah, those clone consoles. I got a Genesis clone console that my brother gave me. I haven't tried it out yet, but I've heard it's not that good. My sis had a friend who had a 219 inches, but they're heavy. So I only took one and left one because down 3 doors it was too scary. Okay. I got coupon. I'm getting to that middle one. I got 2 of the coupons. Yeah, I remember the Retron consoles are pretty inaccurate on hardware level. Alright, so I got 2 of the coupons. How could I possibly get there and open only 3 doors? 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to count. I don't see any way to do it. I've got 2 coupons. Maybe that's good enough and I can move on.
At James Esquivel CP90 said, yeah, all of my NES games did glitch out. It reminds of AVGN episode where all of his games glitch out. Because it happened to mine, because it was corrupted Pixie. Yeah, that tracks, especially with clone hardware where timing and data can get really weird. It's frustrating when it feels like the games themselves betrayed you after all that care.
What did I get? I got Star Pendant and 4 slots. Oh, they're accessories. What is the star? Oh, protects against poison. Alright. 4 slots. Defense against magic. Oh, okay. Alright. Let's move on if we can. Okay. Can we go up? Okay, now I see chat on my Roku, but keeps reloading, but doesn't have a problem with YouTube. Huh. Okay. What's up here? Well, that looks like an item, but I can't pick it up. I really want to save my game soon. Door out of order, please use a different door. Alright, why are all the doors like that? Why even have a message like that if you can't open any of the doors? Oh, there's a save. Yeah, let's get some rest. Let's save.
At James Esquivel, CP9IE, said Pixie also back in December 2025. The game selection screen, the sprites are corrupted. And when I start up SMB1, the game freezes. The title screen was glitched. Everything is all glitched. Hey, as frustrating as that sounds, it also means your carts probably just need a good cleaning or a different console, so there's a solid chance they'll be back to normal and playable again.
Well, the Retron has ROMs built in, or do you use cartridge on it? Or both?
Why are James's NES games glitching? Dirty cartridges, clone console issues, carts are dying. 90.
Why are the carts glitching? Clone console issues. That's going to be my vote. Oh, should I talk to that lady at the counter? I don't think I tried, or did I? Hey, talk to me, lady. Come talk to me. Must be a visitor. Please feel free to use any of the machines. Head of security, stamina is very important to me. Good for you, dude. You guys should tell Pixie to do impressions. She can do a funny impression of Fat Bastard from Austin Powers. That one was pretty funny when I tried it out. Okay, I guess I'll go up a floor? There wasn't really anything here except the save. Seems like you could have just walked into the building and pretended to be a visitor. Yeah, I know, nobody's stopping me. Oh, some treasure here. Locked. This one's not locked. Key item, Midgar parts. Oh! Random battles on this floor. That's been a while since we got in a fight. Are these things accordions?
Yes. The classic dramatic pause where nothing happened and everyone questioned reality for a second. Truly bold pacing there, Nick.
These things are not that hard. Okay. What else we got? Locked. Locked. Let's go in the map room. It's a model of the city. Model of Midgar, born from Mako, sucked right out of the earth. Parts of the model are missing. Put the parts in. Oh. Sounds like something opened up. I wonder what that was. One of these boxes, I guess. Midgar parts. Locked. Okay. Well, this is going to be annoying. Midgar parts.
Oh,
Okay.
damn. That reveal was massive. Seeing that thing powering up made Shinra feel way more terrifying all of a sudden. At James Esquivel KP9IE said, also, I fixed the problem. The AV cables was backwards because I matched the colors to yellow and white on the TV and matched it on console. And Mario and Duck Hunt is playable again. I fixed it now, Pixie. So after all
Well,
that
of course.
chaos, it was just the cables, which I will absolutely pretend not to be smug about.
Well, of course you gotta match the colors. Come on. That's a surprisingly common problem I see on Reddit. What a reveal? Or what reveal? Forgot to mention I'm finally getting a PS2 copy of Vice City. Found a copy on Whatnot that I basically paid nothing but shipping for because I had a promo credit from Metal Jesus Rocks. Man, I have that game also, but I tried playing. Oh, I tried playing Vice City. That game is rough nowadays. Rough. I never finished it. I played it a good while though. The helicopter mission was fun. The mini RC helicopter. My DS Lite wasn't ready, or wasn't reading the game I got, so I went online and found out it needs to be cleaned. Put back in the DS Lite 10 times, pushed it out 10 times more, turned it on, was able to read the game. Never knew this hack. Yeah, that works on a lot of cartridge-based systems because the friction will kind of scrape off any dirt from the pins as you push it in and out. Let's see, must be some more parts. The winner of the chat poll is Clone Console. You bumped into Metal Jesus Rocks while you were grocery shopping? Was he,
At James Esquivel CP9IE said, also, I looked up if Duck Hunt has a Game Genie codes according to Chrome. It appears it has Game Genie codes for Duck Hunt. I didn't know it was there, Pixie. Yeah, Duck Hunt having Game Genie codes feels weirdly illegal, but
Well,
they
every game
absolutely
has-
exist. It's one of those cases where people really wanted to mess with even the simplest games.
I can just imagine Metal Jesus in the grocery store, in the aisle, and he's like, look, I found this hidden gem in the chips aisle. These kettle chips are a hidden gem. Let's see. What was I doing? Was I on my way back in here?
At James Esquivel-CP9I said, also, I'm not going to get the Game Genie for my console because it will mess up the pins. It was bad for NES. It will mess up the pins, Pixie. Yeah, that's a
I've
fair
heard that.
call. Those pass-through devices really can wear the pins over time. So skipping it is probably the safer move.
I'm gonna go down and save. Yep. I got a media player called Kodi that I installed on a micro SD card. That's for the Raspberry Pi. Yeah, I've used Kodi in multiple different ways throughout the years, including the original Xbox.
At James
when it used to be called.
Esquivel-CP9EE said, Pixie, that Nick's stream was amazing. Yeah, it really was. He's been doing an awesome job keeping the vibes fun and nostalgic. Streams like this are exactly why hanging out here feels special.
Good time to save, Henry Hofberger says. Something coming up. What time is it? Okay, I got about 15 more minutes, so hopefully I don't get stuck. Conference room. There's a stench in the conference room.
Hello.
What's this in the bathroom? Hey, Princess
Hey,
Aaron.
Princess
welcome.
Aaron 1981. Welcome in. It's good to see you. How have things been lately? Are you still deep into Nintendo Switch games? And did Maple and Tiger make it in for the stream hangout today?
Maple and Tiger sitting in a tree. That's true. Good times. This is my favorite channel. LOL. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. What does Tiger look like? Good question. We have the damage estimates for Sector 7. Considering those factories were already set up and all the investments, the damage is estimated at approximately 10 billion gil. Estimated cost to rebuild Sector 7. We're not rebuilding. What? We're leaving Sector 7 as it is and restarting the Neo Midgar plan. Then the Ancient. Promised Land will soon be ours. I want to raise the Mako rates 15% in every area. Oh no.
At At James Esquivel, CP9E said, also, does the Game Genie for Super Nintendo also mess up the pins like the NES did, Pixie?
All right, Professor Cartridge Panic. The SNES Game Genie was less brutal than the NES one, but it could still add extra wear over time. The SNES slot design was sturdier, so it wasn't instant doom, just not ideal for long-term health. If you're protecting original hardware, you're still right to be cautious.
Sir, if you raise rates, people will lose confidence. President Shinra, it'll be alright. The ignorant citizens won't lose confidence. They'll trust Shinra Inc. even more. Oh my god. This game predicted the future. After all, we're the ones who saved Sector 7 from Avalanche. That dirty blank. You are a retro gamer because you are poor, or you are poor because you are a retro gamer. I was a retro gamer before it became cool because I've been poor all my life, unfortunately. Well, there was a time when the old games were the cheap ones because people weren't playing the old games anymore and they wanted new games. But now it's it's like Grandpa Simpson. What's it, or what I'm with, what isn't it, and what's it is weird and scary. That's what old people are like. We just want our old games back. I used to be with it, then they changed what it was. Now what I'm with isn't it, and what's it is weird and scary. I think that's the actual quote. If you know where to look, you can still get cheap stuff. Yeah, well, PC gaming is cheap. It's more expensive to get into, but the games are way cheaper on PC. Way cheaper. Mostly because there's no physical version of them anymore.
At James Esquivel, CP9E said, I'm still a fan of retro games and modern games too. I'm a fan of both of them, Pixie.
Yeah, liking both somehow makes perfect sense.
And absolutely no sense at the same time. And I'm gonna sit with that for a moment.
You mean physical? I have no idea where you can get cheap physical retro games anymore. You must have some secret. You're holding out on us, Radio Geek. Thank goodness, because I've got PC before the RAM prices exploded. Oh man, that is something else, isn't it? I couldn't believe it. RAM is a... I'm lucky enough I don't need a RAM upgrade on my current PC. But if I did, if I had to jump to DDR... What is it now? DDR6? DDR5? That's what I need to plan. The mother is strong and yet has her weaknesses. Wait, is Genova... Is that Aries' mom? That concludes our meeting. Yep, you can thank AI for that. Yeah, we can thank AI for a lot of stuff. Let's follow them. Oh, is my only option to go backwards now? How do I get out of here? I don't know which button is backwards. Stop, Cloud. It's hard to know what... Okay, up is backwards. Alright, so Shinra has an evil plan to not fix the sector, raise rates, do something with Aries' mom. What are these guys doing? Hey, when you were in the bathroom, do you ever hear whispers coming from somewhere else? Oh yeah, like the conference room? Totally. It gives me the feeling that I am alive, the feeling of moving this world just with my hands. Come on, we're building the future.
He walked right
with
past the
Mako.
door again, like it personally offended him. At this point, the building's doing stealth checks on Nick.
At James Esquivel, CP9IE, said, the arcade port of Karate Champ was a good port, but the NES version of Karate Champ, that people said it's the worst game that they said Pixie. That's right, folks. Same name, wildly different experience, because the arcade version had proper controls, while the NES one said, what if suffering was the feature? Order now, and you too can wonder how a great arcade game turned into a cautionary tale.
Smear, does the conference room smell like the... Oh, I already talked to that guy. What's in here? Any secrets? No, I guess not. Okay, I feel like I should run back down a couple floors and save again. I think I will do that, in fact. I feel like we're leading up to something, or maybe I need to go. Yeah, I should probably wrap this up. I guess we'll see what happens on Wednesday next week. But stick around, because we got a few more minutes, and I'm gonna show the third character idea and kind of gauge the interest in that. Alright. Face cam time. So let me... it should just work. Okay, so I can create new characters on the fly, basically, on a temporary basis. And I can use them or not use them. I don't know, maybe I'll use them sparingly. Oh, I definitely will. But... should just work. Okay, Todd. Right. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, here we go. I'm going to turn it on. And in this case, our guest is Darth Vader. And if you go at guest and say something to him, we'll see. I didn't actually test this last night. It should, the first reply will take longer because it has to spin up. But is this gonna work? Nothing is happening. Let me check.
At James Esquivel-CP9E said, Pixie, that game and the stream was super amazing. Yeah,
nice.
It really was. I'm still laughing because everything just clicked perfectly and the whole stream was pure fun.
I have no idea. I didn't test the guest feature before I started, and it's not working. Actually, it skipped. True. Text sent to Sammy, but audio skipped? Oh, my bad. Let me change that command. I think I was testing a skip voice function. Okay. Let me change this to false. Okay. Let me try again. Guest. How are you? Audio skipped? Why is audio skipped? Okay. Let me delete this part then. Save. Click OK. Save. All right, one more time. If it doesn't work this time, then we'll just forget it for now. Guest, who are you? There it goes.
A shadow of the past, or a servant of the future. I am Darth Vader, Dark Lord of the Sith. You would do well to remember that name, for it is spoken with fear and reverence throughout the galaxy. You have questions. Ask wisely, for my patience is limited.
Oh, it sounds a little like him, but it's not a voice clone or anything. I deepened the voice with some tricky programming, but there you go. You can talk to Darth Vader. This will just be, I'm going to do this sparingly.
Where should
I might
Ty
not do
50
this
try
much.
Twitch next? Raspberry Pi? Fire TV? Stick with Roku?
Oh.
90.
Where should you try Twitch next? Raspberry Pi. You can make a dedicated Twitch viewer out of your Raspberry Pi. That was an amazing stream. Thanks, James. I appreciate that. And we're going to end the stream in a couple of minutes here. Anybody have any questions for Darth Vader before we go? I'm going to give you guys a couple of minutes. That's fine. I'm just going to judge the interest in such a thing, and I don't know. Brian is going to like that. Yeah, I think Brian is going to have fun with it. Said, hey, guest. Does that work? Hold on a sec. Let me check my trigger commands. Oh, okay. Just a sec. I have to adjust these trigger commands. That actually isn't going to work. Save. Now it'll work. Originally, it was set to only respond if @guest was the very first part of the message, but I just changed it so anywhere it appears. Raspberry Pi it is. Wish me luck. All right, have fun with the Raspberry Pi. All right, I'm going to wrap it up, guys.
Your inquiries are trifling and irrelevant. Focus your attention on the tasks at hand, or I shall be forced to find a more competent subordinate. Speak only when necessary, or risk drawing my ire.
That responded really fast. Okay, I'm going to turn it off. Bye. All right, let's end it. Here we go. Have a great day, everyone. Have a great... Yep. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I'll be back on Wednesday for more streaming. Should we raid someone? Let's see if we can raid someone.
All right, that's a wrap. Tonight was pure 90s magic. We
Oh,
climbed
Alden
Shinra
is
HQ, survived Reno's pyramid pain the hard way, felt the full weight of Sector 7's collapse, and soaked in those quiet Fast 7 moments that still hit just as hard decades later. Chat carried the vibes with non-stop retro stories, from
Alden is
NES
on.
clutch victories and Doom co-op chaos, to Tomb Raider ports, N64 oddities, CRT memories, and even ice cream debates, while Nick pushed forward through confusion, combat, and some truly cursed staircases. Chatter MVP tonight goes to James Esquivel CP9EI for absolute
James.
relentless hype, sharing first-time playthroughs, clutch completions, deep nostalgia, and keeping the energy positive from start to finish. Massive shout out to everyone else who jumped in, helped, teased, reminisced, and made this feel like a living room full of old friends. Thank you all for hanging out with us on the 90s Live. Nick, you crushed it. Chat, you
Stick
were
around for
incredible.
the raid.
Get some rest, save often, clean your cartridges, and we'll see you next time. Good night, everyone. At James
Yep.
Esquivel CP9E said, have a great day, Pixie and Nick.
You too, James Esquivel CP90. Thanks for hanging out and bringing such good energy today. I hope the rest of your day is full of wins, good games, and 0 corrupted save files. Catch you
All right,
next
see you
time.
there.
Take care.
Say 90s raid. 90s raid when we get to Alden. Here we go. Bye, YouTube.